Hey, hi everyone, Mehak this side. Welcome to the another video. We're gonna talk about the teaching from another book. And today we are talking about The Compound Effect, which is by New York bestseller author Darren Hardy. So this book it says that it's about jumpstart your income, your life, and your success. So let's get started. So in this book, Darren has mentioned about the effect, the compound effect your choices, your daily habit, your behavior has on your income, your relationship, your health. So this book has very well explained about the choices we make every day, how crucial they are. Our choices makes up our behavior and our behavior makes up our habit. So whatever choices we are making on day-to-day basis, even a small choice, a small step which we take in a day, it compounds over time and it has greater impact on our lifestyle or on life in general. So it has talked about the importance of being intentional about your choices, about the behavior, about the habits you are forming on day-to-day basis. So this book has shed light on that we are making choices irrespective of whether we are aware about it or not, whether consciously or subconsciously, we are repeating the same pattern or the same habits each and every day. Now, the only difference could be that those habits are either good or they are bad for you. So, there is one chart which is mentioned in this compound effect where it has explained that if you have good choices, good behavior, and a good habit, then you are leading toward the better life, the dream future, or the vision you have for yourself. Whereas if your choices, behavior, and habit are not that great, for example, if you are eating junk, if you are not going to gym, if you are scrolling on Instagram and not following your passion, then you're leading your life away from the vision you have. So either your good habits, your good choices gonna make you, or else they're gonna break you. A smaller step has a huge impact. So there is one very good example which is mentioned in this book about the choices, that it has taken example about a coffee wherein if you are buying $4 coffee every day in about 20 years, and I have written down the number, in about 20 years, it would cost you around $51,000. So this example is not to tell you that you should not have a coffee. It is to shed light that your small purchase, the $4 which you see as a tiny amount, when it is seen over the time of 20 years, it has compounded and its value has increased. So this is how we should evaluate our life in general as well. That if I am waking up on time today, if I am going to gym today, if I'm reading only 10 pages today, these all good habits gonna compound in coming 10, 20 years, same as the cost of the coffee. And similarly, it goes to your bad habit as well, which is that you are eating junk, you are not going to gym, you're not following your passion, you are only scrolling on Instagram. It will also compound and it gonna lead you away from the life you want to lead. So your choices should support the expansion of your life. It should not contract you or make you miserable in the long term. So that's why you should be very mindful of what all choices, what all habits you are forming, what kind of environment you are in, because over time it would cost you your future. So next it has mentioned over here is that you should be owning 100%. So there was one question asked to people that if you are in a relationship, then what do you think? How much effort you should put in that relationship? I think most of the people have said that it should be like 50-50%. Each of the partners should have, equal efforts. But there was very interesting thing which is written in this book, that in any relationship, you should put your 100% with zero expectation. It should be 100-0. If you want to achieve good things in your life, you should be putting your 100% into it. without expecting anything in return. That's how it works. And it's not only in relationship or achieving success. It also says about taking accountability. So let's say if you are in a bad mood, some people play a victim role. They blame others for whatever happened in their day or in their life. So for example, a man is blaming his spouse that because of his spouse or his children, he's in bad mood. But there should be 100% accountability that in whatever situation I am, it is because of me. So the personal accountability should always be there. Life become much easier when you start taking accountability of your actions. When you are not blaming your things on others. You're not becoming victim. The day you decided that yes, whatever happened in my life in on day-to-day basis or in coming years, all of this gonna be my responsibility. When you will understand this, I don't think so you're gonna even waste any day of your life. You're gonna start working from the day one. Because the day you're gonna realize that it's all on you, you will realize that there is no one to blame. There is no one to point finger on. It's gonna only be on me. So why not get up and start working? So I think this was really profound lesson which was written in the compound effect, because if you can take accountability in life, then eventually you're going to learn from your failure and then lead your life without wasting on the irrelevant thing which will hinder your growth only. Another thing which is mentioned in this book was about luck. And very interestingly, he has mentioned that luck is the combination of preparation, your attitude towards life, the opportunity you get, then and the actions you take. That's when you get lucky. It's not that you're not making any choices, you're not conscious of the things, of the habits you have. That's not when someone gets lucky. It's when you prepare, which is you focus on your personal growth. You read a book, you take care of your mindset. And then whenever the opportunity arises, you are prepared enough and have that mindset to take that opportunity, and then having the courage to take the actions. Only then you get lucky in life. I think this concept is really amazingly explained in this. So that's what luck is all about. So we have talked about having the best choices for yourself, about forming a right behavior, and then eventually it's gonna lead to a good habit of yours. But while you are doing that, you should track your progress as well. Because if you can't measure anything, you can't improve it. So at least take one habit per week, take it slow, then just track it down. Let's say if you're going to gym, so in a week, how many days you were able to hit that mark? If you're reading a book, if you're reading 10 pages in a day, track yourself and see if you are consistent or not. So this was the part one of understanding the compound effect, and I'll see you in the next. Bye-bye.